Hi everybody, how are you doing? It's Spirit Guide. So this read is for the masculine, okay? I hope everyone is having a blessed and beautiful day. This is going to be an all oracle read. Unless I'm driven, I will probably use some tarot in the end, but I don't feel I'm driven to do that. So we'll see. It might change. Energy is fluid, goes back and forth, so we'll see. Okay, so be blessed, okay? Yes, and then these cards, if you like them, these are the ones. I had a video on these. I ordered them from Etsy. So these are a fellow tarot reader's cards, okay? And I did a whole video on it. At the time, I didn't like the energy from the cards. I don't know why. I think someone at her place touched them, and it wasn't resonating with me, right? So, but anyway, these cards are good. If you like them, go support her, okay? I'm going to order some more from her. I said all of that to say I'm ordering more. All right, so, it happens. My energy goes in and out, back and forth. It's not stable at all. Anyway, all right, I think you just have to admit things in life and just move it on. All right, masculine, let's see what's going on with you, okay? I don't have any intentions for this reading. I don't know what's going on in your life. I'm just saying that this read is for the masculine. And you know what I keep hearing? This is for the ends. I can't say the word on YouTube. This is for the strictly for the This is for the What's that? Escape? Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Yep. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Yep. No, I cannot sing to save my life, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's what I was channeling. This is for the end. It's strictly for the end. That was my favorite part of the song. I'm not an Escape fan at all. I love Candy, though. I think Candy is the realest out of all of them. Tiny coming into whatever she doing. All right. So anyway, that's something that just channeled real quick. Okay, so we have these cards do not come in reverse. I'm sure some people read them that way. I'm just not doing that this one. So this is third party in reverse, right? So it seems there's a third party here. Okay. Or there's no concern about a third party, but there's a third party here. Right? Whoever this is, whoever masculine you're thinking about, you're not in the same town as they are. It's a distance. Right? Because we have distance had flown out and dark night of the soul. So masculine, you got yourself kind of worked up, and we saw third party, but I just shuffled. So, you have yourself worked up about something that deals with a third party, meaning someone that you're interested in. You have not had sexual relations with this person, whoever this is, okay? You're at a distance from them, and you feel the distance in the relationship, right? Like it's not the way it used to be, and you're not sure what to do about it, okay? You are in dark night of the soul, just to let you know, masculine. You are in dark night of the soul. You're there, okay? You're there. Take a seat, relax. You're there, okay? All right. And dark night of the soul, guys, is when your energy, your physical, has to go into hermit. That's hermit, basically. It's when you have to reflect on your life, your choices, your decisions in current situations, past events that may have contributed to your current situation. Yeah, you have to reflect. Divine doesn't let us walk around here unhealed for long. Even those who unfortunately, are on drugs and things like that, they don't stay unhealed for long. They don't. Either the situation takes them out, you know what I mean, right? Or they go to rehab and they get better. But divine does not allow someone to stay unhealed for long. They don't allow it. So if you see people on the street that are homeless and walking around and everything else, understand they're on their timeline, right? They're not out here on the streets for 100 years. No one does that, right? It's a point in their life where they are. Right? Look, this came out twice. I saw this the first time. I should have showed it to you. And then I did my whole shuffling. Look, other cards flew out. Haven't gotten to them yet. This one came back out. Yet you know this person. This is a past person. This is a childhood person. Um, masculine. I'm getting baby mother. I'm getting childhood best friend. I'm getting prior. Like, you went to prom with this person. Like, that kind of energy. You went to prom with them. You went, I don't know, maybe could be your first sexual encounter. This person, you know, right? You've kept them around you. Yeah. Roadblock. Yeah. You've kept this person around you. Right now, you are at a moment where the two of you are not together. Like, you're just not, right? You have to go through dark night of the soul. So you have to account for your behaviors. You're going to have to account. You're going to have to make amends, I'm hearing. That's why I channeled the drug addict situation, or smug addict, whatever they say now. That's why I channeled it. You got to make amends. Yeah. Divine put you Divine put you in timeout or in hermit because you got to make amends, right? Because you've been showing no care. These cards don't come in the reverse, okay? You need to show you care. Yeah. You got to show someone related to your childhood that you care. Now, childhood does not mean 2-year-old. I mean, it could. It could. It could. When I see childhood with my gifts, I think immediately ages 15 and higher. That's childhood, 15 to 20. That's just how my brain works. You might have known, this is not someone you were in the playground with. This is not someone that you, went to the spring fling in 3rd grade with. No, this is someone that you chose to have in your life when you were younger, when you could make decisions. That's why I say 15. It's when you could make decisions, you put this person in your life, okay? So childhood. And then look at the card as a dog. He's hugging a dog. Y'all know how I feel about dogs, right? Dogs are our shepherds. I'm going to say it in every reading, so get used to it in 2026, okay, guys? And again, this reading is for masculines. So masculines, I'm reading for you now, okay? Today I'm reading for you. Tomorrow I might read for your counterpart, the feminines. Who knows? But anyone in masculine energy considers themselves a man, masculine, men, whatever, okay? That's what this is. When I say masculine, it encompasses everyone that feels or identifies that way, okay? All right, so here is a dog. You know how I feel about dogs. Dogs are our shepherds. We are not theirs. Dogs know the land. They know everywhere they are. Dogs also know about human nature. They know about intuition. They know about good things and bad things in people before we do. That's why there are shepherds. We have to follow where they lead. We control them so that they are not harming themselves, but they are the ones that tell us what is good or bad, okay? I get you have a dog. This is why I'm going into this. And if you don't have a dog, I get you're thinking about getting one. And I also get that the person you're thinking of, your third party, okay, it has a dog. It's like that might be your connection with this person. You know, like you're friends forever, and the way you became friends was through animals, your shared interest of animals, and now they have a dog, okay? So here we had guys, like disguise was upside down. You are living in a disguise. Like, I'm sorry, care was there, wasn't it? Yeah, you're not caring. I'm sorry. You're not caring, right? But now you're caring, okay? Again, I'm not taking any of these cards in the upside down. I'm just telling you when they're in the upside down to make it make sense to you. However, I'm not taking it. Because right now what's leading is dark night of the soul, right? That's where you have to go in. This is reflective energy. Like, what did I do wrong? How do I change it? How do I make it better? Can I make it better? Okay? Rehab for the soul, okay? So care, you have to start caring. You're not showing caring enough. And again, this is towards a childhood friend. So it's like, to me, if you're not showing caring to a childhood friend, is because that childhood friend is bringing up some kind of emotions. They're triggering you. Think about it. Who don't you care about? You care about people that cause you pain or that are associated with pain, right? So this person from your childhood that you don't care about, right? Divine put you in timeout, which is hermit, which is dark night of the soul, which is right here, because divine needs you to heal that part of your childhood that this person is attached to. And you need to start showing caring towards them, okay? Drop the disguise. Drop it. You're holding something up to your chest. Like, I don't care about you. You're covering your heart. Like, I see someone standing with their hand over their heart and just ice grilling somebody, right? Like, staring hard at them. That's you, masculine. You doing that. For what? Right? That's a disguise. Stop. You care about this person. You want them. You chose them in your life, and you chose them again. And I heard I would choose them every time. Why are we playing games? Y'all get me mad now. Right? Look. You are in your dark night of the soul because you're living karma. You're living karma now. Right? The karma part is that when you had a chance to have this person in your life, when you had a chance to be there for them, when you had a chance to live this divine life that you're imagining, now you chose not to. So now when the person came back and you accepted them again in your life, things were going well, your karma started to kick in. You started to say, I don't deserve this, right? Karma is not only the universe causing things to happen in your favor, right? That's Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, we call it. That's a part of karma, okay? What they call it, dharma, right? So dharma is good karma. But what begins to happen is karma can also show up like a second chance. Universe is giving you a second chance. Okay. However, because it is karma, which is the positive and the negative, see, they live within each other too. Because it's karma, when it showed up for you, masculine, a second time, right? Because not everybody gets second chances. Okay. So when it showed up for you a second time, when this person, this opportunity showed up to you a second time, you almost, or you have messed it up. I don't think you have, because you're in dark night of the soul, right? That's another chance. You're getting another chance, and another one, and another one. And Divine's not going to keep doing this, because every time you mess with this person, this third party that came up in the reading, every time you mess with them, what happens is you further your own timeline negatively. Their timeline doesn't get messed with. Their emotions get messed with, which makes the good, the dharma, turn into that karma that's going to start kicking your behind. Because see, this third party is very pure of spirit. They're very pure of spirit. They're an open book. They've lived a good life in spite of you. I heard, in spite of you, they lived a good life. Okay. So they're protected. They're divinely protected. Masculine and feminine, we don't care, right? So masculine, it's you that's not protected, because divine keeps looking at it like, I keep giving you this chance to be with the person you're supposed to be with, and you're not. You keep messing it up. So divine's not happy with you. Okay, hold on 1 second, please. I forgot. Hold on. What you doing, Pooh? You having a good time? Go get your ball, Pooh. Mommy throw your ball for you. Go get your ball. Pooh. Go get your ball. Don't come in here and look at me like that. Here, let me get it for you. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Sorry. I had to wash my hands. I realized I hadn't washed my hands. I hope they weren't too dirty. And I had to throw her toy because she was sitting there rolling around, get crazy. Okay, back to your reading. So basically what's going on now is you're living your karma. You want to be on the right side of it and live your dharma, right? You want to be the positive karma. Right now, you're not, because you got to clean this up, masculine. You screwed up royally. I'm sorry, you did. I didn't do it, you did it. Okay? You screwed up with this connection. You did it. Whew, I don't know why. I'm going to get some other oracle on this. So it said this happened in the spring. This happened in the spring. Okay, you could have separated from this person in the spring. You could have reached out to them in the spring. You could have realized this person was your they were your actual karma, or your dharma, actually, right? Because they are your dharma, meaning when the good things happen to you, this person was around because they have dharma, they have positive karma because of all the work they have done for years in your absence that you're unaware of. So they're walking around in positivity. When you were with them, masculine, you had the positivity. Even though you left them or you'd stop talking, and I get it's an abrupt communication, end of communication, an abrupt walk away, or just, you're there talking and your mind is not there anymore, right? So there's a disconnect going on. It happened in the spring. Okay, it happened in the spring. I'm also getting that you basically, like, you have to make this right? Because this person, I mean, you could continue to do what you're doing, but when you gonna stop with the karma? When you gonna stop? Even if you don't do it for them, do it for you. Because look, you're gonna keep living this karma, and it's gonna be negative at first. You're just gonna keep living it because you're not taking accountability. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, right now you're a loner, right? And that's what this person who you were entertaining or whatever, that's what they don't understand. In your childhood, when you came to them or they came to you and you chose them, somehow you chose them, okay? This could mean they may have had a child for you. They may have been in a relationship with you. You may have courted them. You may have been engaged to them. It's something you did to bring them to you. But what they didn't realize is you were a loner, really. You were a loner. You weren't the kind of person that you showed them. You showed them outgoing partying person with all your family and everything else, but that's not who you are. You're a loner. And they didn't know that. Had they known that, I get that the first time you were together would have been the only time you were together. Okay, meaning that person would have stayed with you because they understood you. Right? There's a lot of misunderstandings up here. A lot of misunderstandings. Yeah. Loyalty is in reverse. I'm not taking them in reverse. So there's loyalty here. Yeah, there's loyalty. That's what I'm saying to you. See, look at that message. I just said that. With the loner, they didn't know you were a loner. If they knew you were a loner, that would have been the one and only time you were together, meaning they wouldn't have left you because they would have known how to treat you. Look at what decided to sneak back in. I'll take it. I'm sorry. Yeah, roadblock. That's the roadblock. That's the piece of information they didn't know about you, right? They didn't know you like to escape. Yeah, they didn't know that about you. So I'm getting in the childhood when you chose them, okay, because you did choose them. And again, it could be a baby. It could be a marriage. It's not a long-term relationship. It's like something where you have to choose them. So it could have been, I want to marry you. Here's the ring. But it never worked out. You never married. Or you got married and you got an annulment the next month. You know what I'm saying? It was something weird. Like you chose them, but you started, like your nervousness or your lies or something was creeping up in you. And it kept creeping up, destroying this connection. Right? You were creating roadblocks. You actively were creating roadblocks. Okay? Testing this person's loyalty. What are we doing? Either I'm here for you or I'm not. But you weren't. You kept doing this on purpose. You were doing it on purpose. Very, very childish. Okay? Loner. Yeah, you were a loner. If the person you chose from childhood knew that you were a loner in the situation the first time, there would have never been a reason for another situation. There would be no roadblock. That's why roadblock probably was like this. Right? If they knew that piece of information, they would have worked with you. They would have been loyal. You would have had no need to escape. Okay? Good. Let's go on. Yeah, you need a tongue lashing. And no, I'm not sorry about it. Nope, not at all. Okay? Don't forget to hit subscribe and hype me up, okay? All right, thank you. If I can be hyped up, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to still keep giving my gift. I don't care. All right, let's continue. Give me some energy on this. What a piece of information to withhold from somebody. Give me some information on this disguise. Look at what, look, as I'm shuffling, look what's sticking out. Yeah, I'll take it. That's who this person is. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. And proud is upside down. So your ego's gone now. Right? You have a lot of ego. Your ego's gone. That's why you escaped. Your ego's gone. Oh, look who's on the bottom. You're thinking of your feminine. You see what the tongue lashing does? You see, masculine? Gotta have it. You know, Spirit God will give it to you. Trust me. You want someone to tell you right and tell you the way the cards are reading and what you need to do? Tune in, okay? Tune in. Look at how you feeling about it. All right, now you're starting to feel a little. Them love moments are coming up. Okay, one more. Free will. Yeah, you're starting to realize you control things. Not control things. No, take that back. You did say that. You're starting to realize you are the leader in this relationship. Bottom of the deck. Friendship. Remember? Childhood. You know this person. You have chosen this person. Yeah. Love potion. Right. You're in love. You have chosen this person. Now you're realizing who this person is supposed to be. You got freaked out. You got freaked out. That's what happened. Yeah, you got freaked out. But yeah, look at you. Your disguise is coming down. Now you realize this is your soulmate. This is your person. You chose them earlier. So that might be the freaky part for you. And I can understand that. That is freaky. Yeah, look, navigation. Right? Navigation. Yeah, you're trying to move toward them. Yeah, that's the freaky part for you, masculine. Is that you chose this person when you were younger, not realizing this is your person. Or you're freaked out because you realized at 15, 16, this was your person. You're mirroring them. Yeah. The two of you are connected. This is not a mistake, masculine. I heard someone just say it's a mistake. It's not a mistake. This is your person. You chose them. Okay, one more. One more, please. Yeah, you chose them. Look. Right, it came up this way. We don't do the reverse in this reading. Yeah. Both of you are older. Yep. Both of you are older. You chose this person when you were younger for your older self. Okay? Let me say that again for you. So when you were a child, 15 to 20, you chose this person. You chose them in a way that they had to stay in your life. Okay? It's like, I don't want to say that. It's like you put them on layaway. I just heard that. I put you on layaway. Oh, that's funny though. It is the way you did it though. It was either through a birth, you gave them a child, marriage, engagement, annulment. That's what I just heard, those four. One of those avenues was your layaway in your head because you knew this was your person and you didn't want to let them go. And this person didn't want to let you go, but was okay with letting you go. That's what you understood. They were okay with letting you go. You didn't want that. You put them on layaway for when you're mature, which is now. That's why you freaked out, because you realize, wait a minute, I actually did put you on hold for a reason. Like intentionally, I put you on hold. Like masculine, you've had children, you've had relationships, you've had marriages, you've had everything. But something about this person, now that they're back, they haven't gone anywhere, by the way. Now that they're back, it's like now the universe is putting your feet to the fire, saying you wanted her, you wanted this feminine energy, right? Because the feminine, she's out here. Right here she is. So you wanted this feminine energy, you put her on layaway, you said easy payment plan, please, universe. You know, do something so that we are together no matter what. Universe said, okay, fine, I have an option. Let me give it to you. You got that option. You put that person on emotional layaway. They stayed in your life and they watched you through the phases. You watched them. And now universe is like, hey, remember that thing you put on hold? Remember that person you put on emotional hold? Remember them? Well, they about to get off emotional hold because your time is up, right? You got to retrieve the product now. Your time is up. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You feel as though time is up and you still aren't ready. But you need to get the object off of emotional layaway. Okay? You need to get it off. Yeah, immobile. You're stuck. You're stuck. You may not feel you're ready yet. Hey, look. then you don't have to pick it up. You don't have to pick that item up. You don't have to pick it up. Because whatever you did, whatever choice you made in that childhood 15 to 20 year period, that person will never leave you because of that choice. Hold on. It just got hot, didn't it, boo? I know it's hot because she's laying by the AC. I'm sorry, Pooh. You said, Mommy, it's hot here. Ooh, that's a heat. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to adjust it. Because she's laying right in front of it. Like, if it gets any hotter in here, I'm going to have a problem with you. Okay. So, whatever you did. Oh, masculine. I just saw you when I shuffled. Whatever you did, you put her feminine on layaway, emotional layaway. Now the ticket has to be retrieved. The person has to be retrieved or you're going to lose it for good. They're going to always be in your life, right? Cards are just flying out right now. Hold on. They're going to always be in your life because of the way you chose them. I'm getting child's mother. I'm getting marriage that didn't work, right? So they're always going to be in your life, but they're not going to give you any access anymore. Yeah, it's going to be like you're watching them from a distance. And right now your heart doesn't want that. We saw that in here, distance, earlier. Anything else? Whoop, that's it. Okay. It came back. Third party. Yeah, you're thinking, are they in a third party? You put them in a third party. Now you're wondering if they're in a third party. Oh, well, if so. Remember, I told you, the ticket's almost up. You got what, 10 days? I'm saying 10 days from this reading. 10 days, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months. That's it. Nothing more. There won't be years. This person, they're gone. They're done. Because your ticket, you didn't pay the appropriate price to keep them. You didn't. Look, future in reverse. Exactly. No future. You have the key. Didn't I say something about a key? I thought I said something about a key. You have the key to the future here. You have it. Third party? Yeah. She may be in a relationship, but that's your problem, not hers. Look, can't do it. I said it's your problem, not hers. That's ego. Yeah, she's ready, but she's not going to wait forever because you're a player, masculine. Please stop doing this. You're too old for that. I'm sorry. Not really. You're too old for it. You're too old. Okay? Yeah, you look good. You do. You look good just like this man on this card. But guess what? At a certain age, I don't care how good you look, these new young ones coming up, they're not going to hit your heart. They're going to hit you hard, if you get what I'm saying. They're not going to hit your heart, though. They're not going to do it. And you know that. You already feel it. You feel it, but you're just still out there. All right, your layaway ticket's almost up. Yeah, look, you want a kiss. Yeah, of course you do. This is your feminine. Of course, you want more than that. Right now, you feel like you're in the devil's den. No, you're not. You're just in hermit. You're dealing with your own situations, your own actions, your own reality that you created. That's what you're dealing with. One more, please. One more for the masculines. I know they feel like I'm beating up on them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, tango. Because at this point, it's frustrating. You got someone right there for you. Look, at this point, it's frustrating. You got someone right there for you. Someone you chose. You chose them. And you still playing. It takes two to tango. Right? I just heard it takes two to tango, not just me. Look, rejection. You feel rejected. So why you feel rejected? What? Now you got something, a different part of the story. Oh boy, masculine, please don't victim me, please. I see ghost and challenges. Okay, she left you, she ghosted you. Well, she's looking for her future. And challenges, emotional challenges in relationships always happen. You know that. Masculine, you've been married before. You didn't marry this. You might have married this person, but you know it. So come on. Is there anything else for the masculine before I get a lover's oracle deck? Maybe it'll soften my mood. Yeah, I just get frustrated, masculine, when I see this in the first row and I see soulmates and you're thinking about her, but yet you watching readers to see what to do. Because you don't want the karma that you're living. You don't want to go in. You don't want to go do the work to go and hermit to be the leader in the relationship. You don't want to do that. But you want to sit there and be upset and say, oh, I don't know why this is happening to me. Blah, blah, blah. She wasn't loyal. Yes, she was. You weren't truthful. Contemplation. Yeah, you're thinking about it now. That's why you found me. You're thinking. You were divinely driven to me. And divine knew you were not going to get loved on. Not at all. You were going to get justice through spirit guide to say, look, stop. Go get her. She's waiting for you. Stop procrastinating. She waiting for you. She ain't going to wait forever. She got some people waiting. She got her own. Well, she doesn't do layaway plans, this woman. Nah. She does actual purchases. So she's got some purchases in her cart, if you know what I mean. She's got some people, some energies in her cart that she's about to check out with. And this woman has multiple options, because she's beautiful inside and out. She's gorgeous. And you know it. You knew it when what just came up? You knew that she was gorgeous inside and out. You knew she was someone that would grow your life. You knew that teaming with her, your spirit knew it because you did it between 15 and 20. That's the woman I'm talking about. You knew between 15 and 20 when you met her that she would complete your bloodline. You knew that her presence would add to your love, add to your decisions, and give you the dharma you need. You knew it, but you still played and put her on layaway. Soul contract, not completed. Divine said, complete the soul contract, which is the layaway. Remember? Look at that message. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I'm tapped into this reading here. Yeah, remember I said layaway, that's a contract. Illuminated, that's a contract. Yeah. Divine said, execute the contract, get the item off of emotional layaway, or I'm going to cancel it. Bottom line, Divine's tired. Because when you wait, guess what? You're waiting for signs. You're not going to get no signs. The sign is my reading. Okay? Move on. Okay? Move on. Approach her. If you want her, if you're hearing this reading and you're thinking to yourself, if I don't, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you what just came up. If I don't speak to her ever again in life, I'm going to feel as though I'm in a prison, I'm in a cell. I am mentally blocked, not speaking to her, emotionally blocked, not hearing from her. My spirit will not feel right. You need to make the first move. You are the masculine. She is the feminine. She is waiting. She's not going to make the first move. Imprisoned. Yeah. You feel imprisoned in your own choices and your own emotions in your choices. Masculine, I know that you are a fighter. I know that you are a tough guy. I know the masculine watching this is very focused. I know you make money. I know you have a nice car. I know you have a nice place to live. I know that you are thinking permanency right now. I know that all. That's why you're getting a tongue lashing, because you're ready. But you're just afraid of commitment with this woman. See, you've been married successfully before. You've been married. You've been in long-term relationships. Nobody scares you or gets you into hermit quicker than this woman does. Console. You're looking for someone to hold your hand through this process. Nope, no hand holding. This woman, for whatever reason, whoever she is to you, she gets you so scared with her unconditional love. Yeah, you have a child with her. She gets you so scared like no other woman has. That's the problem. You feel as though she's settling to be with you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're in grasshopper spirit. That's a player. Don't worry about it. Because you know, getting with her is going to settle you. And it's also going to take you out that player life. Yeah. It's going to give you more patience, more abundance. Yeah. You're going to mature. Blues is in reverse. You're going to mature. Saxophone here. You're going to start liking mature things. I get you're immature. You're immature. Yeah. This says vulnerable. Right. That's what I'm saying to you. This woman, you've been with a lot of women, masculine. Okay. You've been with a lot. Okay. For some reason, this woman, from the moment you chose her, she has always made you feel very vulnerable. She's always done it. And she's not doing it through arguing with you. All she does is look at you, or maybe the way when you two were intimate, how it felt. There's something, because see, this card, let me see, any body parts? No body parts showing. See, this card right here is very telling about this entire reading. This is what she made you feel. But she's always made you feel that from the beginning. Okay? When you chose her, this is how she made you feel. You liked it, but then you were scared. So you put her on layaway. You said, I'm not ready for you. I'll come back for you later. And you put her on layaway. Okay? She makes you feel vulnerable. There's something about when you two are intimate that you actually, it's like your soul leaves your body. And you don't like that. You've never had that before. And again, you're a masculine, you're a player. So you're a masculine that has been married. You got many children, or you have like 3 kids. I'm seeing you have about 4, maybe 3, 4, 7. I'm seeing more than 7, but I'm not even gonna go there. You have life experiences with women, feminine energies. You have life experience. But this one right here, this is the one you can't shake because of how she makes you feel. She's giving you a disturbance, right? She's disturbing your spirit. She's disturbing you because she reaches that part of your heart that no one else is able to access but her. She accessed it the first time, and then she's accessing it again, and you don't like that. Right now, you're in no communication. Call her. She's not going to call you. You're trying to use telepathy. You're trying to do everything as a grasshopper. You try to do everything to get her to call you. She's not going to. She's not. Because she is the one you chose. So she's going to make you do the work. Okay? All right. Let's go. You did get the call about the layaway item, how your money is about to go. So let's go. Let me get some messages from her to you. Yeah, this is your woman though. Yeah, I'll let y'all look at this one, because this is the card for the reading right there. Vulnerable. That's how you feel. You feel very vulnerable around her. And you don't like it. You're a tough guy. You don't like it. And people around you see you vulnerable with her. I'm just hearing you blushed when you were talking to her. First time you spoke to her after reuniting, you blushed. You didn't like it. She has that power over you. It's not power, it's her. She is your person. There is a soul contract for real here. She is your person. Whether you choose her or not, whether you get out of your masculine nonsense or not. Yeah, I said nonsense. Whether you get out of that or not, understand she will always be your person. You don't have to be with her though. But if you were with her, it would feel like heaven on earth, because she is supposed to be with you. Divine put you two together for a reason. She was supposed to bear all of your children. She was not supposed to just have, if she has 1 or 2. She was supposed to have them all. And the way you know that this relationship is what it was supposed to be, none of your other ones worked out. And you've been back to the other ones once or twice. None of them made you feel this way. None of them. This one did. That's if this is your child's mother. Your child, I'm hearing, is very attractive, right? Which was different. Because I'm hearing your family didn't think she was attractive. Didn't think the woman that you were in love with was attractive. Like, it's their business. Yeah. We already got one come out. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you in a minute. Woo. This is her to you. This is her to you. Hold on. Anything else? Feminine, what you want to say to him? Because, you know, you said time's up. What you want to say? And both of you are mature, so nobody really are mature, not immature. Both of you are mature, so you don't really, meaning age, you don't really have time for this. Look, I'm done pretending. This is her. This is what she's saying to you. You deserve the best. Yes. Yes, this is what she's saying. I'm done pretending. She's tired of it. Look, your laugh. She said your laugh is amazing. Oh, yep. That's that vulnerability. Yeah, she's honest. This woman's honest and you don't like that. Yeah, you mean more to me than you think. Masculine, look at what she's saying to you. One more. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, this is how she feels. This is it. She's waiting. Right? You're just doing this man thing. That's why I said you needed a verbal. One more. You needed a verbal tongue lashing. Reading's over. Reading's over. Yep. Your feminine said, come on home. Home is with her. She's got the contract. Okay? This is someone you chose in your childhood. You know how rare that is. And the masculine I'm speaking to, you're over 35. So in some cases, you know what? I gotta go. I am so done with how spirit just be going and running with me. This is why I don't do readings as much. Because it's like I can't even get it out. I get it out, and then all of a sudden universe is like, hey, hold on, say this too. Didn't I just say, masculine? You chose this person from your childhood. There is a contract here. And it says, she's saying to you, I knew it all along. This is how she feels. So not only is there a contract, I'm sick of this. Not only is there a contract, oh my God, I can't even finish it. I dare not look again. I'm putting them right here in y'all vision. So you see, I'm not going to look again, okay? Not only is there a soul contract, not only are you two supposed to be together, not only have you chosen her from childhood, she chose you also. She's just telling us that. She chose you, okay? Not only that, she's telling you that in her timeline, you were supposed to be there, okay? One more. Oh my God. I gotta go. Look, we're gonna be here with you two all night. Oh my God. There was hurt here. She's hurt. This is her talking. She's hurt. And then don't forget, past life regression, I knew it all along. She knows who you are. y'all. I'm going. I gotta go. I gotta go because I gotta go get some food, get some nourishment in my body because I'm not, this is too much. But you two, look, both of y'all. She said, I want you to enjoy your life, right? I want to make it right. Remember, that ticket's coming up. That layaway ticket, it's coming up. She about to walk away. She can't, you're hurting. You not talking to her, giving her distance, not in communication, I'm seeing y'all going to a store or going to a diner or something and no one's really talking. Like you're in your phones and all of that nonsense is hurting her. She's doubting herself at this point. What have we been talking about? Karma came up twice. Okay. I'm done with both of you. It just keeps going. This is what she's been doing. You keep thinking that she's in a third party and she's not. She's not in a third party. Now with this one, I am going to expand on it. All right, enough. I'm not doing anymore because the next 4 cards was you. Like, this is the whole deck at this point. This is going to keep going. Yeah, so this here, I had trouble expressing myself. Let me get some tarot on that because that's something. That's an issue there. You are amazing. That too. We get some tarot on those two. I'm just not doing anymore with you two. It just keeps going. Okay, and then it stops. Okay. I'll take the next 3 because then it stopped. The energy stopped. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so these next 3 I'm feeling energetically is you. So this is her talking to you, right? We're going to pick up why she said she has trouble expressing herself. Okay, so this is her. This is you. This is why you're mirroring. I see me and yourself, whatever. Remember? I said it's time to man up. You got the tongue lashing. This is what the reading is about. I want to man up and honor you. Done. All right, let's get some tarot on You Are Amazing. Oh, my goodness. The 2 of you. Oh, I can imagine you two just like when y'all together, it's explosive. I can imagine it. Because the both of you are doing the same. You're mirroring. You're mirroring each other. A little annoying, but you are mirroring each other. Hold on. I got too much stuff in here. What is this? Oh, I got the tarot book in here. I was like, why so many cards? Okay, we're going to pick up. I'm going to make it a mess because I'm not going to shift the camera and blah, blah. No, I'm not doing all of that. It's my day off. Well, not really my day off. I'm going in, but still, I feel like it's my day off. You are amazing, and I have trouble expressing myself. Those are the 2 we're going to look at. Okay, let's continue, please. I'm only going to get 2 cards on each. You are amazing. Oh. Look at Spirit. You know what, Spirit? We gonna have a discussion. Spirit, universe, my soul tribe, my ancestors, those who gave me the gifts, those who are monitoring my gifts, those who are walking with me in this journey. We're gonna have a come to Jesus, and we may even invite Jesus. We're gonna have a meeting because I'm sick of saying I'm taking 2 cards and I'm saying things to the universe, and you are now delivering in this reading. I'm tired of it. Amen. Okay, back to you. We have the 2 cards that I said I'm taking. Page of Cups. Yeah, you are amazing. 10. Oh, God. Guys, come on. On You Are Amazing, Page of Cups. Yeah, that's that young, youthful energy, full of love. Cup is right here. Will you take it? That's that nervousness. Are you going to be mine? You know, if I show up with a rose, will you drop it and stomp on it? Or are you going to take it and love it? What you going to do? I'm telling you, masculine, you show up with 1 rose, she's going to freeze it and you'll have it forever. Okay? She says you are amazing. Page of Cups. This is her talking to you. And she says you are her 10 of Cups. Again, she's telling you over and over and over, you are her person, and she knows it. The soul, she knows it. This is you, but still. She knows that you're her person and she wants you to stop. right? I wanted to see like you're getting on my nerves come up, right? So yeah, so this is what she says to you, which you are amazing. I have trouble to express myself. Ooh, that sounds like a wordy sentence. I don't like it. All right, let's continue. What about I have trouble expressing myself? Can I have 2? I have trouble expressing myself. Oh, that's 1. Now Spirit Team want to listen and give me 1 card at a time. You know what? We still having a conversation. Yes, Jesus might be invited because this is too much. Y'all know y'all overwhelm me like that. Yeah, that expression thing. Yeah, that expression thing. Something's up with that. Okay. I have trouble expressing myself. This is her to you. First one that came up, judgment. She thinks you're going to judge her. She thinks you're going to make fun of her. There might be an actual speech impediment. There might be some kind of memory problem. There might be where she maybe is delayed in some expression area, right? I get in the bedroom is where she's very well understood, very expressive, right? She's a touch person. Okay, she's a touch person, and I get when you two were intimate back when you first chose her, because you've not slept with her. You've not slept with her. Again, it was like a one and done deal. But before, when you slept with her, and the two of you were engaging in that way, she touched and opened things in your heart through her actions in the bedroom that got you scared because you didn't know why you were feeling this vulnerable with her. But with the trouble expressing herself, she thinks you're going to judge her now that she's older. There is an expression problem, and it's a physical problem. Might be a stuttering, might be a choice of wrong words. Maybe she wasn't reading enough as she was coming through life. Maybe she had to work. You know, whatever it was, she wasn't pouring into herself. So her vocabulary is limited, okay? So she thinks you're going to judge her for it. And that would be her tower. That is her tower, her expressing herself. Because it's not that she's doing it on purpose. It's just whatever happened to her, and it's something that happened to her and a choice she made at the same time. So you got to figure out what that was. Remember I said rehab earlier when we were speaking. I said about rehab. I said about when people are on drugs. It might be something like that, unfortunately. It's something that she's not telling you that it affected her speech. Maybe she had a stroke, okay? Maybe it's something like that. Like something she did affected her speech. Like she did this and then had a stroke and then it affected her speech, okay? But you wouldn't know it right away. You wouldn't know it. You would have to be with her long term, like for like a week or like 2 days, and you could see the problems coming up, okay? And that's the truth, yeah. So I knew something hit when I saw this. It hit me, my spirit hard. So how does she feel about you? She finds that you're amazing. You are her 10 of cups, and she also, the page of cups, she loves you too. But she's hesitant because of this. So you got to uncover, there's something under there, meaning with her. She's not going to tell you right away because it's not something you want to talk about, you know. But get to know her again, talk to her again. Masculine, drop the nonsense and call her. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one tarot. I'm done. Look, Hierophant. I'm done. Hierophant, okay? So, you know, yeah, just as I did that, my daughter calls. I got her to wrap this up. But yeah, the Hierophant. Look, there's a lesson learned here. With her speaking, be patient. She's going to tell you in time. It's not something she's proud of. Again, we channeled rehab. We channeled addiction. It might be that, okay? Hopefully it's not. Could be car accident, could be something, could be stroke, could be anything, okay? But there is a physical problem with her speaking, okay? All right, everyone, be blessed, masculine. I know you just had a lashing, but guess what? You needed it because I was irritated with this. You got someone here who you feel is amazing to you. You feel everything beautiful about them, but you put them on layaway, emotional layaway. For what? For what? Life is too short for that. You know, work it out when you want to, if you want to. If you don't want to, let her go. Let the ticket expire. Because trust me, once that ticket expires, I don't care if she speaks in you know, whatever her speech impediment is and everything else, she could be like me. Okay, she could be like me. Okay, I told you I had a car accident and my speech is not the same. Not at all. Not at all. But you know what? I don't care. That's the only difference. I don't care. You know, my memory is not really the best at times. But guess what increased? My gifts did. Automatically. So I'll take it. All right, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be blessed. And masculine, drop in the comments when you called her. What was the first thing she said to you? All right. Speak to you later. Bye. Love you. Bye-bye.